Or Shilong, being Shilling.
Yes, exactly. So now people can actually hear us, just saying. So, can you say something?
Ah, microphone check. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for some weird reason. Yeah, I don't know if this is a game start. Hello, everyone. Bit of a mess. Still don't have every one of the FAR guys on the server, so we'll see if this is actually start time now, because the game just ended, the maps flipped, so. But yeah, I mean, they're only missing 3 people, and the CJKL guys are missing 1, maybe. So I don't know. Oh god. Yeah, I hope that we can just. Should join Ceiling Rainbow apparently. I guess he's RT player. But yeah, we just. Yeah, it's a bit of a. Oh my god. That's the wrong map. Oh,
Looks like
god.
we're going to have to triple flip it.
Yeah.
Well, we can take the opportunity to talk about some predictions for the game.
It's a mess. Why are they locking squads as well?
They're, yep.
I'm confused. We're not playing on Iglesias. I hope.
Or are we? They seem to be filling up like they
Yeah, but
are.
they're not like filling up a lot, just a couple of guys. But just in case, I don't want to make my own squad, just if something's. If I miss something, although I doubt it. Hmm. Yeah, just want to see if there's another map flip. Not yet, okay. I mean...
So it's going to be FAR, the Chinese clan on Allies, and the Slavics on Axis.
Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. But we still need another map swap flip, and then another map flip again, I guess. And we've just... yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
With the hosting being in China, like, oof, it's going to be hard for even with the Axis advantage for the Slavs to come over the top of that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's in Japan, so it's arguably worse. Depending on where in China it would have been. But yeah, it's Jesus Christ. Is the stream working for you, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, because for me it looks frozen on FOY, but alright. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, when you came back to
Wait,
the
hang
stream,
on.
it switched to.
It's being weird again. It's 9. I'll be flip.
Oh, they're switching teams for the flip?
Yeah, I don't know, because there's like 40 people in, or 30
Did
people.
a
40, 30 people.
did a team leave?
No, because you see there's 96 people on the server.
Oh, I think yeah, they haven't selected a team.
I think they were thinking that we're gonna come this side, but then FAR
So we get
guys.
4 flips. Shoot.
Sweet Jesus. Game was originally meant to start an hour and 15 minutes ago, but it got delayed by 30 minutes, so it should have started 45 minutes ago. And we're still having to deal with this. Why?
They are
Why?
playing on FOY, right?
Yeah, they are playing on FOY. Jesus Christ.
I think there's going to be more issues probably with the server. Or they're switching to just next map to get everybody
Yeah,
on the
they
right
should be.
teams. So then when they flip it to FOY, they'll be able to go match live.
Just join so I can see when the map switches. Oh god. They're swapping, but it's not been sorted yet. So they have 24 seconds to get on their teams. Ay ay ay. Okay, so we're actually starting now. How fun.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
Yeah, let's go racing. Just wait for the guy to make.
Ooh, West Bend.
Yeah.
Looks like all the points are down the left side.
Yeah, so this is gonna be should be an access win really. I mean, we saw in our game against uh 116, you can't really do much.
No, even though we had every single one of our trucks sniped and had nobody
Well,
go
we
to
had
the
one
point
truck
except for the
snipe and yeah, the
tank.
driver got disconnected, so he got dropped
Oh.
in no man's land. But yeah, like, it's just West Bend business, but maybe the FAR guys have something up their sleeves. Maybe they're gonna spam some AT guns, repair stations, all that shit. In which case, I mean, they do still have a chance. It's just very tough, especially since they can grind on highway a lot, and then just try and push through the woods. But they need to make sure they can also have the D5 section over there, which is also going to be important. But we're gonna see how they set up at the beginning. So far, I don't see any trucks on the border.
As long as the defense is there, I think a forest push towards mid cap is a lost cause, and they should probably focus on controlling FOY and surrounding the point rather than trying to meat grind through the trees.
Yeah, like one of the issues with the meat grind in the forest is all these three guns right here, which are very hard to push. Because it's not really any good spot to hide, because all you have for cover are trees, and unless you perfectly hide behind the tree, then the splash is gonna hit you anyway. So
Yeah,
RD guns
putting
are gonna be
putting
very strong.
50 infantry in there is still going to just result in more kills for the arty, not you capping the point.
Yeah, but it looks like the CJKL guys are quite late from their HQs. I'll be honest. So maybe they haven't started off this game perfectly, because they have quite a few guys on the east side there. Maybe there's a recons though. I don't know. Although FAR are also very late. They still don't have any trucks on the border. I am a bit confused on this one, I'll be honest. They spawn an extra truck instead of using the middle one. It takes about 45-50 seconds, I think, to get to the border, so they're already a bit late. Since it's Westman though, it shouldn't really matter that they blundered that a bit, but yeah, it's still not the best start from their side. We'll see. I do have the commander in the supply truck. Yeah, it's slow start from both sides. We don't have
Maybe both
much.
sides were a bit caught off guard with that game start.
Yeah, that could have been one of the reasons as well. But yeah, it looks like they are going to be late to the point. So CJKL really should at this point now. Secured no problem. But yeah, we'll see how much they if they then focus on this area now that they're that late. Might have to be the best course of action. This truck seems to have hit something, getting slowed down.
Is the far light tank going for truck snipes, or
Uh,
are they just going to rely on arty to try to stop them?
I'm guessing RT. Node game is a bit slow. It's also going to be low on resources for the beginning. Which, I mean, if you're low on resources at the start, you're going to be slightly behind on resources the entire game, which is a bit of a problem. But yeah, we do have
Some of the
CJKL
Slavs
getting
jumping out
out.
earlier.
Yeah,
That's kind of smart.
looks like
Being
they're
as that's the same route we lost our truck on.
yeah, but though I think it was like way back. Let's see if they get a garrison up, they should be doing that, but looks like so far they're only using outposts. And okay, it's being weird. But yeah, we do see this suicide truck coming up against this Lux right here. Although he stops, is he gonna be able to turn in time? Yeah. Alright.
That's a fence, guys.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. He might get overwhelmed now by the Stewart though that's coming in on this side. Although he shouldn't be able to die to it, because he didn't turn completely. We do actually have a... They did decide to go with the Sherman in the woods, and we'll have to check out where the Panzer IV is at the moment. Supply truck, I don't see the Panzer IV though. Is it over on the D5? Or where did they put that one? I just see Luxus at the moment. Oh, here it is. Some weird rendering issues with the trees I'm looking above apparently. But yeah, there goes the Lux. We're talking about that Sherman coming in. And yeah, I'm surprised by how this is just these very brave Greyhound come in, and actually he's got all the outposts in front of him. No, I could have won them the map there right there. They just pushed forward instead of going left. He had all of their spawns right in front of him and their own supply box. I guess he didn't see them because it is just a one-man Greyhound, which is quite unfortunate.
And I'm back.
Yeah, if that would have been a three-man Greyhound, they just win the game right there, I think, or the cap race. Because right at the moment the Panzer IV is very far back. But
Playing it safe with the free tank.
yeah, I mean they could just have RT falling in a bit. And actually, if he shoots on this, yeah, you see RT coming in now. This is gonna be a problem for CJKL actually. We can turn this off. There we go. But yeah, if he hits that tree instead of that snowbank, then it's just gonna kill all the outposts. This is looking pretty rough for CJKL. They did not build those garrisons up. They build a garrison back here though. Okay, they have a supply box. Yeah, they have a garrison back here. Okay. But yeah, they can't use that garrison really if this Sherman is gonna be uncontested. But the Panzer IV is actually moving. So that's good from their side. Because if that just stays there, then they pretty much lose because they can't get in. But yeah, their OPs are not that far forward. And really they... Yeah, what can they do? They have the 76 coming up. And they're not really putting much pressure in D5. They are just making sure to keep a few guys back so they can't push it. But I'm a bit concerned with them just sitting back. Because they have no control in D5, which is where most of CJKL's infantry is. And they don't have the cap zone to compensate for that. If they want to get this, really they should move up with the Stewart and the Sherman together to try and deal with this Panzer IV. If that Panzer IV goes down, they have free reign to take out everything on this west side when they take the point. But right now I think they're very scared. Maybe they just want to wait for the 76 to come up, but they might lose the point in the meantime by taking too much time. Winston?
Yeah, dude, I'm here. Sorry, just having issues with the Discord stream.
Alright. Yeah, now the Panzer was actually moving forward. Yeah, an AT gun, exactly. They needed to move it earlier. See if they move up now though, because they did lose that Stewart. No, it's just actually staying alive. But if they can't push this, which they need to brute force their way through it, then they're not gonna make the push, and then they don't have any control on the east side, which is gonna be a problem because they can just go around them. Like they're putting way too much effort in the woods without actually like going all in on it. You know what I mean? It's like they think they can get in anyway. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because they are about to lose the point. They are about to lose their outposts. It's been enough time that they should have the outpost off cooldown again, but we'll see how many officers are actually alive. I see 3 at the moment. So, yeah, actually, cap is very close, but yeah, they are capping it. So, 3-2 to CJKL. They did take the first point in the cap race, and they did lose a lot of their outposts because of that Sherman, I think. They're talking about that one shot on the trees that we're gonna wipe everything, because it finally came in. But yeah, they have moved up their Panzer IV, which is, I think, a smart move, because that was the only way they were going to lose the point is if they push with their tanks, but since they never did, I guess it doesn't matter in the end. But still the right move for the Panzer IV. And we do see recon on the Arty now, so maybe that's going to have some impact. And they are putting quite a few guys over here now instead of continuing this push. Really, they need to get another supply box down here, get a Gary up, because they have pushed far enough away that there should be a 100-meter range, I think, of free space so it doesn't get overrun. But I don't know. Look at these fucking trees. It's been acting up. We do have the Panzer IV and the student Sherman being very close together. I mean, the Panzer IV might be pushing into his death at the moment. We do have the Sherman behind those fences, which could save him. Oh, he doesn't pen though, he hits him in the turret. And he takes a hit. Oh, that's a problem. That might be a dead Sherman right there now. Oh, yeah, they go for the fence to the rescue. We do have one of the Stewart crewmen and the Sherman crew getting out to repair it, and he does use that smoke. Actually pretty well played on this part. If you ignore just hitting that the turret to begin with, and actually they've completely abandoned the Stewart. Did the one-man Stewart get out to repair it? It's very... that's very
a team
risky.
player right there.
Yeah, it's very risky. Really, I think they would have probably been good to just put the Stewart in the trees, maybe, just to keep it away from getting shot by the Panzer IV, because it can't really do much against that. But yeah, we'll see. 76 has just been sitting back here the entire time instead of pushing up. Which, I mean, that might be a problem. Are they just waiting to stack up 76s to push together, or like, what's the plan?
Maybe they're waiting on a marker for the Panther.
I mean, the Panther's up here in the northeast, but if they put a 76 here, they can take out the Panzer IV and they can push behind it, I guess. But yeah, this Sherman is in trouble.
Yeah, like I said at the start of the stream, like pushing those trees as allies against Germans, very rough.
He's winning it now, he's winning the duel. The Panzer IV is the one in trouble now. No, he doesn't pen and he gets penned. Is it 2 hits? I don't know, is it 2 hits? And the AT gun keeps missing and he goes down actually in the end. So yeah, this might be their time to push here. And I did get that garrison up we're talking about. That was extra 50 supplies. I don't know if CJKL have a full garrison because they have a Gary back here. So yeah, I don't think they can put a garrison up really. I have to be this quite far forward and I don't see anything else. This AT gun over there is not being manned at the moment, and this Panther is just being very, very passive in the back line. Should not have been spotted. But yeah,
I think both heavy tanks are sitting back till they know where each other are.
Yeah, being very, very passive. FA are very lucky, or fortunate I should say, that their Panzer IV eventually, Stewart eventually dealt with that Panzer IV, but we do see this AT gun has just been sitting here the entire game.
I did see it take a shot at that Sherman, so
yeah,
they do know that it's it.
It keeps hitting the fence, because I don't think if you can see that, the fence doesn't actually render in. So I
Yeah.
think he's shooting the fence and then he tries to shoot above it, but because he can't see and then goes overboard. Doesn't actually hit the tank. But yeah, if they get a tank crew to spawn in on the Stewart, just a 1 or 2 people spawn the Stewart, the garrison jump in the Stewart and then rush in with the Stewart, push in with the Sherman and then follow it up with the 76 behind it, I think they can take the point. Because the Stewart should be able to draw enough fire and attention just from infantry, the AT gun, and maybe even the Panther, and while also being able to take out spawn points. And same thing with the Sherman. And then the 76 just comes in from behind to deal with the actual threat, which is the Panther back there, although they don't know where it is at the moment. Still haven't seen it fire a shot. But yeah, when you have this abandoned Stewart right here, like, just rush it in. You can push behind these fences right up into the building, take out any spawns on the way. You see the second AT gun up now as well from CJKL, and they not hitting the tanks. Just get taken down. But yeah, just smoke this out with your artillery, which is very low at the moment because have been firing it quite a bit, I guess. And they are getting hit now by enemy recon by the looks of it. Although they do have all of their notes up now, so they should be looking better with the other 76 back here. But yeah, like I said, just it seems a bit of a waste. Like if this Sherman could have pushed now with the Stewart right behind him, that would have been so good. If the Stewart just rushes past, like just a one-man crew, doesn't even have to be a real tanker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you...
Just go straight for the spawns.
Yeah, because you won't get one shot, except for the Panther, but then you know where the Panther is. So... how's the 76 looking now though? He's just sitting back, okay. I was wondering if he got unstuck because he stopped again. They are looking quite low on the garrison front. They only have 4 garrisons up at the moment. I think they would want to get a garrison up in these trenches if they could. I think they can, should be fine. And like one back up is done, maybe one here. Go up on 7, maybe 8. Get a Gary up on the flank to put pressure behind D5. Just not let them just focus straight down the road. I wonder if CJKL are flanking though. Yeah, you can see them spreading out a bit. They need this garrison here in F7 really to deal with this flank. But the fact that they're putting so much pressure here is a bit of a problem. Because they are not putting as much infantry as if they are on the actual point itself. What's up with Discord today? This stream. Discord stream just seems to be cutting out over and over again. Oh, now they're actually gonna use the backup Stewart, but now it's taking shots. And yeah, they needed this to push with the Sherman. Now it's just gonna get killed for free. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. The 76 is just hiding at the moment. Same with the other 76. I'm not quite sure what their plan is here, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't really know what both 76s are hiding for.
No, because you're getting hits on it all the way through the trees, I guess. From behind that building. But now they would really want the other 76 to move up to like this area. So they should get shots from this side. Because the only way they're really gonna win this is if either the Panthers screw up or they double up on it. And right now they're only trying to get like pot shots on it for free. But they're not gonna actually end up killing the tanks, just damaging them, slowing them down a bit. But that's
Yeah,
not really
I don't think they're going to be able to muscle the Axis off the point without armored support.
Nope.
Sitting back and playing passively won't win an offensive game.
And it doesn't really matter if they slow down the Panthers by having them repaired because they don't need to push. 76 are the ones that need to push this forward, and they're not really doing that at the moment.
Oh, there is a 76, I think, moving up now. Oh no, never mind. It's still just
They just retreated with the Stewart to repair it, I guess. But yeah, I think one of the ways you can take this point as the allies is to put like some AT guns maybe in the open here far back so the Axis can't push on the east side of West Bend. And then you stack your tanks on the west side where it's kind of got some cover from by the trees and the buildings. And then you just force your way in. And they kind of done half of that where they put tanks on the west, but they don't actually then use that to press the attack really.
It's going to be really hard for FAR to push through those trees. It seems like CJKL have spread out across the fields on both sides. They've really got the firing angles on them.
Yeah, I mean we do have some FAR guys by these trees, but really I don't think this is going to accomplish anything.
No, that seems to be a kill hunting objective rather than a pushing objective. You're not going to make it across that field.
What they could do is drop a supply box and get an AT gun up like here, so it's covered from this side. And then get shots in like that.
Take shots at that Panther. I mean, if they were able to take out one of the Panthers now, there would be nothing stopping the 276s from rolling through.
Not looks, yeah, here's the next looks getting taken down. But yeah, that's like the one reason I can see, because it's a bit lower ground, you can get a bit of cover, but having the squad sit in those trees, it's not really gonna have much of an impact. We do see some arty fire coming in, but yeah, without those tanks pushing behind it, it's not really gonna make a big difference. So we do finally have that steward in the trees like we were talking about at the start of the game, where it kind of got some decent cover from the enemy tanks. But yeah, I think what's just gonna happen is he's gonna get surrounded and killed by enemy just AT guys. Because right now it's finally pushed forward now, but it's like the one time they didn't want to push forward because they don't
There's
have
no infantry. Yeah.
And they don't have a big boy tank sitting on the far west either to cover this anymore. So that tank has actually been retreating fully. It's not even holding.
I mean, maybe the FAR tactic is to stack armor and push once you have 376s or something like that, but at this point it seems like they've got no real offense
Panther
going.
actually went down. I guess he was sticking up too far and they shot him between the trees.
Wow, nice work.
Surprised about that. Especially, I don't understand why the Panther wouldn't just use this haystack, considering they have a repair station there. But we do have the FAR commander on the back line, and we do have some infantry as well to support him. They might be able to clean up the D5 area now because CJKL put so much effort to push in the woods. So they have kind of lost control of the east side, but
I think that mid to late game east side is really where you're going to be able to take back the midpoint. West Bend's just impossible to take through the trees.
well, they do have the benefit of having N30 highway as the second point, because if it was Visory FOY, that would have been a very big problem if you don't have the east, because then you just lose the point.
Yeah.
But since they have to cross the open, there's a bit of leeway from FAR if they don't control the east. But I don't think the east matters that much really for CJKL at the moment. Because if they don't have the east, as long as they don't get flanked, they're still fine.
Yeah, just got to hold on to FOY.
This tank's retreated, might be coming back up, but again, I don't know. Let's look at this map a bit.
Yeah, FAR seems to be flanking well to the east.
They're being very, very, very patient, I feel. I don't know if either they have a very specific plan or they don't have a plan. Like, I can't quite tell which one it is at the moment.
They may just be staging for a later push.
Yeah, but they're kind of giving up the direct approach into their own point.
But by giving up the forest, they are drawing all of that infantry off the point, so maybe they are going to try for a late game flank.
At the same time, they don't really have arty going at the moment, so that's one of the reasons CJKL can just push straight to the woods, because there's no arty just pummeling them to death. Huh. It's just FOY for you, I guess.
Yeah.
We actually see the Panther now retreating as well, because pushed in the woods, didn't see that the infantry needed any help. Guess he's just gonna fall back. But really, their only arty gun is firing over here. It's interesting.
That Panther should be cautious since they've lost the other one and taken out neither of the 76s. You definitely don't want to lose both Panthers.
Yep. We do find that forward garrison right there though, and yeah, there goes the supply truck. That was, yeah, it just dropped the box. Are we gonna see some Bob the Builder action? We do have enough for almost a full bunker here. I think he needs one more box, or is 300 enough? I can't quite remember. But yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be
we're Bob the Builder.
bunker in the middle of the open. The issue is how do you get to it if you lose control, because you have to cross 100 meters of open field to your death. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how effective that's actually going to be in the end. Well, we do see CJKL just coming back. They did not clear out their garrisons from FOY, so they've just been able to run back in. Do you see a supply box here? So garrison's right there, yeah. Did they rebuild the garrison though, or did... No, they didn't take down the first one. Still 100 supplies. So FAR just rushed straight into D5 without clearing out E4 first, which is a big mistake, because now they just lost the control. They were able to gain back. And so they kind of traded the woods to take D5, but because it didn't clear out FOY first, then they just lost D5 anyway, what they go into in a few minutes. And they gave up the forest for nothing. Really, if they want to play this slow as well, I would have liked to see them build more repair stations. Especially like back on the hill over there. Like if you build in the woods, then maybe it's gonna get hit by artillery and stuff. But building some other repair stations that could be useful for fighting the Panthers could have been a good move if that's what they want to play for. Late game tank superiority. We have a third tank 76 coming up, and you actually have a look at the Axis RT what's happening over there, because there doesn't seem to be much pressure going on at the moment. We do have 2 guns firing. Yep, bit uncontested. We do have Uran over there defending though.
Yeah, the third gun seems to have stepped off to go try to take out the recon that's been harassing them.
Yep.
Solo recon on a map like this, trying to shut down Arty though, I think that's a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, because like, even if... The problem is you can't really do much as a recon, except attack the RT. Even if you spot garrisons and stuff, you can't take it out because it's just open field. It would only be in the FOY area really where you can do that. And I don't think they've still taken out this garrison, no. So
I don't think they found it yet.
Which is, yeah, a bit of a problem. They are taking some shots from that 76 on the hill, and we do have a bit of a... I don't know.
Is that not a fortification for infantry? Is that going to be a fortification for a Panther?
I don't think so, because there's no point putting it on the low ground. Really.
I don't really understand what this was meant to be.
It's a tier 1 bunker with 3 tier 1 walls. We do have 150 supplies left. I'm a bit confused about this one.
I mean, it's big enough for a tank and a couple of repair stations.
Yeah, but you could just do that over here instead. Like,
yeah,
build walls around repair stations and box them in so it doesn't get killed. Oh, that's a close shot. But it barely misses. And we do have 3 76s now. And 1 Panther. It's taking shots. Do they have a second Panther though? That's what I'm wondering at the moment. Bit annoying how you don't have the enemy map when you're in the admin camp, because it kind of makes it kind of hard to find tanks and stuff. But from what I can see, they only have 1 Panther at the moment, and that goes down.
Well, you were right about E5. That
There's
seems to have been taken back by CJKL.
Yep. But now they do have 3 76s against none. But the problem now is if they would have controlled this area still, then they could have just put the 76s together and pushed. But you don't want to push these wooded areas without, like, as tanks, because it's so easy to get surrounded and just satcheled or have your engine
Yeah, I
taken down by
definitely wouldn't
rockets.
push through the trees. I'd push the field to the east of the trees,
And they only have one
provide
up to go.
fire support for the infantry. But the infantry seems to be holding off CJKL, so we'll see how that works out. The tanks do seem to be linking up, but in the forest.
They are very spread out though, far east. And yeah, they have a quite an opening now to actually, even though they've played so passively, they have managed to take out 2 of the enemy Panthers, and they haven't lost a 76 of their own, so they should be really ahead in the fuel game.
Yeah, they seem to
But
be really going for the late game armor domination.
yeah, but the issue is that your tanks are actually worse, so the fact that they've gotten this big lead is really not, shouldn't be the norm really. So if they don't then take advantage of it now, there's a real chance that they're gonna lose a tank here or there, and then they're gonna lose that lead. So really what they should be doing right now is capitalize on the lead while they have it, but instead they're getting pushed. And we have all this infantry now pushing these buildings over here.
E5 again, yeah.
But there you go, 176 down.
Oh, there you go.
And now the 76 that was just wanted to move forward a bit, reversing. So I mean they still have
Reverting
a lead,
into a
but
passive state.
on the front it's still just a one-on-one with Panthers now against 76. We do see they might be trying to get a repair station up because they do have an engineer back here. We'll see what's gonna happen with that. But and here's the Lux. Wonder what's happened with their fuel. Because we've only spawned in 3. Yeah, I guess it's fair. But yeah, you can see this 76 is now instantly retreating because they lost that first 76, and yeah, I'm a bit concerned for them that they're just gonna lose control of the forest completely. That's why they really couldn't do this trade for D5, especially since they didn't control it in the end, because they couldn't take advantage of their tank lead and they just got killed because their 76s were stationary trying to hold the front. And yeah, their third 76 is just dealing with backline pressure.
I mean, kudos to CJKL. They've played a textbook FOY Axis game, especially for West Bend. Even though they lost those Panthers, I think that was a bit disappointing. But you know, they're still holding on. They're actually pushing towards the highway.
I'm a bit concerned though for the 76 because it's all on its own, and so far it's not been taken down. But you only need to make one mistake, and then you got a rocket in your back. You're trying to deal with it. You get shot by a rocket again. You see here Yarek spawning in on that OP on the flank. If he can get shots in the back or even the right spot in the side of it. Oh, I don't like that though. He's gonna fire too soon, and yeah, he fucked it up.
Felt a bit rushed because the 76 was falling us
He
away.
wasn't. Oh, he's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna. Silentium is using car, yeah, so he should have rockets. He should be chasing that. They should just be running at that 76 over and over and over again until they actually succeed. Yarek also should be deployed there. And he actually uses the satchel to deal with the AT gun instead of 76. Although there's no guarantee that 76 would ever get close enough. But yeah, they are holding for now, but you can see like they don't have control of this area, so what could happen, we're gonna, yeah, you can see right there. This is a problem. You have all this infantry here, and if they have, yeah, look, MG. See, if this guy just puts his MG looking this way.
Yeah, FAR definitely needs to communicate these
like
infantry positions.
You can't get them, you can't use that garrison, and then they're only garrison for defenses back here and over there. Just might be a problem. Yeah, you can see her. Is he gonna actually penetrate or is he gonna bounce? Actually holds his fire, that's a smart move. If you don't know exactly where to shoot, then make sure you get behind. I just hope this is not an AT gun, dude. That would be okay, good. Oh, we see the friendly foe maneuver. He's got a good shot on the back, but yeah, I think that's it. He waited a bit too long. Unless the tank is... Oh, that's actually close.
Oh, there you go.
Got one shot on the back.
Blown far, far away.
But yeah, like, they're in real trouble now. Actually, this Lux is also getting hit by rockets. It's very, very low. I suspect this is gonna get killed in a bit. We do have a supply drop coming in next to that OP.
Things looking a little bit desperate for FAR. Like, they're right up on highway. They're pushing hard with their infantry. But I say let FAR cook. Like, they are drawing the infantry away from their defensive point. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, sneaky airhead or something like that. We've seen it before.
We have seen it before. And yeah,
draw them off the point, drop an airhead, hit with 3 arty guns, and all of a sudden it's 3-2 the other way.
I do like the fact that they are just driving supplies back and forth, getting boxes down. Like, you can see all of this. This is actually not a bad move. What they could do is just make a line of walls, tier 1 walls, and like one on either side and make a corridor. So if you lose the point, you can run back in without getting hit by RT. That might not have been a bad move. But right now I think they're just dropping boxes to get repair stations, maybe some fortifications up. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like CJKL's like game plan is really just to hold West Bend, and highway is sort of being gifted to them.
Yeah, we do have another Panther here now. Do they finally take out this garrison? They are working on it. I don't think he's gonna make it though.
I don't think the MG is going to have the time.
Okay, it's done.
Oh, there we go.
The issue though is, really, if you find a garrison like this with a box next to it, it's so much faster to take down the box. And then, because otherwise you might get killed doing the garrison.
Locking the garrison and letting them know that you're there.
Yeah, but like, even if you take down the garrison and then get killed, they're just going to rebuild the garrison, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's better, because really you have 2 garrisons to take down, one that goes very quickly, one that takes a long time, and you might as well take the supplies down, so that even if you are successful, you don't get punished afterwards.
FAR coming in behind E5.
Yeah, they have...
Does CJKL know they're there yet?
They should. I mean, they know. I don't think they know it's an OP behind them, but...
I mean, this is risky. If FAR managed to take E5 here, CJKL don't have a fallback Gary right behind them anymore.
That the people have made it forward aren't satchel guys, because so far it's only been a machine gunner and a support player. But you can see up here comes the rocket AT, okay.
Yeah, they want to finish off that Panther.
That's a problem though, because you can't pen it from the side and you can't get it in the back. Because if he shoots it in the back, he's dead, you know what I mean? Because it's too close, he's just gonna blow himself up. But I think that's the only way you can do it, is suicide for it. Put one in the side.
I mean, the Panther is wounded. It may just be a 1 rocket kill.
I don't think so. But I think what he should do is shoot one shot on the tracks, just to damage the tracks, and then suicide for the rear.
Down to 1 crew in the Panther. Come on, boys. Where's the satchel?
God. Now they lost the OP. At least Item has got a new OP though. And they have T here. Should be a satchel guy, surely. He has the Thompson though, so he doesn't actually have... Oh, here's the Thompson though. An AT Thompson with the satchel.
Yeah, I think that Panther's done for.
Oh, he shot the tree and killed him.
Oh, wow.
Actually, big brain. That
big
must have been what
brain.
happened, right? Or did he get... No, yeah.
Or did he get hit by something else? Is there other AT gun or armor around?
Did he get killed by his own tank? I think so. Or a team name. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. But... Thing is though, they don't need to put a satchel on the tank really, like put it across the street behind this little wall.
I think even if you put it on the other side of that little barn, you'd get it.
Yeah, well, I think you put it here. Oh, no clue. You put it here, that's 25 meters. That's the range on it. I don't think it does full damage at max range, but it's already damaged as you can see. Just any damage would be good damage at this point. We are still running two... Okay, we got 376s now. And they've actually managed to hold this, which is... Uh-oh. This is... risky business. 76 is over there on the main road. Actually retreating. I'm confused though, because surely he's been told this Panther has been knocked out, like it only has one crewman left. But maybe he knows that this eventually the satchel's gonna come in, and looks like it's not time to take it out anymore. So that's a good job by that AT guy, and maybe I'll even get an infantry guy or two on this.
Oh, I think he is going to get at least one infantry guy. Yep.
And he
Big
killed,
bada boom.
he killed something back here, right? It must have been mines, I guess. I saw 3 explosions in the back. But yeah, that's actually good. They got that Panther down. How many Panthers are 3 for 176?
Yeah, far. I think that their cautiousness with their 76s is paying off in the long run.
Yeah, I think it's mainly due to CJKL misplaying with their tanks though. And
I think that they're feeling a little bit aggressive. They're holding the midpoint easily and just sort of walking
that's
towards...
actually a good shot for the tracks.
That was. I think they're getting a little bit overconfident. They need to sort of sit back, reset, probably pull the Panthers back and group them up.
I mean, it's not going to do much to killing the tank, but just some nice track damage just to slow it down. Really, this Shine guy really needs to push forward now. They have to know this tank's hurt and bad, and that it's smoked. If he comes up here, there's nothing he can do to defend the tank. It's just going to be completely dead.
Yeah, it's really a matter of whether they put that communication there.
Is he going to blind fire? It actually uses precision strike. That's... I mean, it's... I guess it works, but they have lost 2 nodes to recon them. Actually lost 4 nodes, but they've rebuilt 2 of them. But...
Well, a bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush, and if you've got the chance to guarantee a tank kill with a precision strike, even if it's a wounded one, just take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than it surviving, but ideally they should have pushed forward the 76 at that point. But I'm not surprised considering just how passive they've been with their tanks this entire game. And
yeah, I really think they're going for the late game armor push.
Yeah.
Assuming you link up 3 76s and you push the border of that forest to the east towards West Bend, it'd just be 2 minutes to clear infantry out from there. And even if they pull up AT guns or Panthers or anything to stop you, numbers are just too great.
I mean, they actually have a 4th crew now driving the Greyhound, but I would like to see them just take the Stuart and the Sherman.
Is that the recon squad that was in the far north? Because there doesn't seem to be any recon up there anymore. That might be going to harass the artillery.
Let's have a look. House squad was just recreated by the looks of it. Yeah, we don't have... They just recreated one of the recon crews, but before then they had none. That's interesting. They really should get a garrison up, like over here or something. Or over here, I guess, would be more... Maybe over there, just... Because if you can get recon in this area, that would be so annoying. If you can get recon up to their RT, you kind of need that. And the thing is now even, they're driving up with a Greyhound, but they're not actually driving the recon crew up. The one they have, they don't drive it, not driving it up. So I think RT is going to be a big problem. They can't really push. Like even if they have 3 tanks, if you don't have any
They've got 3
infantry,
tanks linked up, but they're sending a recon tank to enemy arty. They might shut down the enemy arty and then do a mass push then.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, CJKL are not putting much into RT defense. We've seen that.
No, it's the arty crews themselves that have been dealing with the recon squads.
But... Oh, they moved the Panzer IV, I guess. They have a sniper back here. That's interesting. And the Panzer IV is missing, so I thought maybe they were gonna use that for RT defense, but I guess it's moved out. To see a Panther back here now. Lonely Panther, we do have a Bob the Builder moment over here.
Building a city in these fields, these guys are.
And there's the Panzer IV, yeah. But they're building all of these fortifications, and they are shutting down the RT like quite well, because I've not really seen them have more than 2 RT guns, and most of the time there's only 1 RT gun up for far. They really need to get those repair stations up, not the walls. Or put, you can put a tier 1 bunker down, put 2 repair stations inside it, and then fully upgrade to a tier 3 bunker, and you can't get hit by RT. And just put like 2 or 3 of those back here, and you'll have invincible Panthers. Because usually the problem is you can't do that, because RT is just going to destroy all the supplies before you get that built. But that's not been the issue, and they keep losing tanks one by one on their own, and it's a bit of a problem.
Maybe CJKL don't know that, but I'm pretty sure once they watch this cast, and with the engineer work that they've had so far, that'll be a part of their game plan next time.
Yep. Also, this airhead, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. Like, they put it between the cover. Like, even if this lands, they can't defend it because there's going to be a giant barn building in the way, and then Mr. Research is going to take it out. And Panzer IV is just going to take it first. Yeah, it's gone. So they're dropping behind there. And also, if you have 3 tanks,
oh, here we go. The 76
you don't need the airhead. If you put 2 tanks here, you can put a garrison there like they had at the start. Like, they've already seen that works. Wait, oh no, they've spawned in an extra Panzer IV. That's a big blow to their fuel economy. And you're not gonna fight 2 76s with 2 Panzer IVs, they're just dead.
Yeah, this seems to be the big far push. CJKL might have recognized that because more guys seem to be spawning on the point.
To check the flank, but I don't think there's something on the flank. But yeah, they actually have some people back here. Getting held up by a sniper in the building. This is interesting. Huh. Oh well. Like, yeah, I'm a bit confused by what the plan is.
One Panther's already down, is that?
Yeah, second goes down.
Yep,
And that's what, how much fuel's the Panzer IV?
400? Oh, true. Oh.
I don't know. Whatever it is, they've lost 200 fuel, or that amount of fuel. Actually, we can see the recon. It's actually
Yep, clearing out their arty.
Yeah.
76 push, yeah. Let them cook. Let FAR cook. You know, they might be pulling something out here.
Well, they do have 2 AT guys just looking to get this guy, and I don't think he's gonna be long with this war.
Yeah, that Greyhound better get on
Never
move.
mind.
You do not want to be sitting still against
Yeah,
AT.
there's no point him fighting. He can just run away, and then once they hear
Yep.
Artifar again, then he can come back.
Yep, run away. Hit him from 400
Because you can
meters
see
out.
there's 3 AT guys back here now, and the tank crew who are just gonna get in. Nothing, I guess. But if they spawn something in, they're gonna be in that. Actually takes a rocket to the wheels. All right. Well, I don't. Yeah. This
Oh, that was lucky.
It's great on some borrowed time. Oh,
Oh
he
my
misses.
god.
God, so did he? No, he didn't. Penny hit the ground very close. Oh well, the RT's down for a little bit. I'm surprised they sent back so many. Nah, never mind. I'm stupid. I thought they sent back offices, but
No,
those are just the RT guys. But yeah, we do have 76 is coming into deck now. 76 is a bit bugged, but anyway. Yeah, they're all buggy. They're not pointing the way. They're actually looking. Oh, the might here is not gonna.
76 behind should clear his friend.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Really needs to be with him though, because they have a Panther back here now. He's not within range of the repair station, they put the repair station too far away. Both of them. And why is he not looking down the road?
Oh, there he goes,
around.
he's bringing the turret around.
That
But one of those
should be dead.
76s get their
He's got
spawn
one
on
shot
that point.
One shot on with it with a gun. Actually a good hit. Looks like he hit the engine. Yeah, he hit the right spot, that's a good shot. Yeah, you see that?
Oh wow.
Panther takes him out.
That 76 probably shouldn't have been pushing on his own without infantry able to keep up.
Road. Yeah, and Sasha blows up, doesn't he? Hidden thing. But yeah, that's the getting it. I'm confused. Like either they're way too defensive, or they're just suicide a bit. Where they need to put them together, because 276s do not lose against the Panther.
No.
They just don't.
And you don't have to move up to engage there. I think you would have been able to move across into the field a little bit along the border and probably been able to hit it from back here away from the infantry.
Yep. They just don't have infantry support now either. So now since he's actually in trouble, especially if he plans to hide, yeah, he's in big trouble. He doesn't have the infantry support. If a few of those guys go down, then he's stuck in this trench. Might be a problem. Because they can even just satchel the eyes out the barn and could be enough.
Yeah, let's see how CJKL play this.
Oh no, oh god.
Oh yeah, oh he's going in the barn. He might just place the satchel. Place the satchel, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, he shoots the tree! Oh, it finally goes down. Yeah, he should have, if they just satchel the building, instead of pushing the 76, making him retreat. Then
76 is getting stuck on trees.
yeah.
Yeah, the satchel would have been a kill in the building.
Especially two of them.
It's good to see CJKL's, defense is responsive. They're pushing straight back to where they were.
Yep, we actually have a random 4.
Oh, yeah, fast squad spawning behind.
Oh, looks pushing the flank. Where? Oh, there. I was like, where did the Panther go? It's actually pushed forward. Yeah, it's a good move. I like that. Especially since he got pushed in the back. I don't know if you knew that. But it's kind of risky, I'll be honest, to push up. But he knows the Panther's 76 is stuck. It's satchel. Yeah, it's satchel. That's a dead. 76 it should get called out. The Panther should just hide. It should be a dead push. That looks is causing a lot of trouble for them on the rear. But he drove up so close. I'm confused. Like, he's just gonna die.
Did he have a line of sight issue with the burn?
I don't think so. I mean, it's a dead. But it's because of that satchel. So.
Oh, strafing run just cleared that building out.
Bit overkill. Because they didn't have the looks to deal with it. It's been spotted. But, yeah. Oh, no. Is he gonna Zeus?
Oh, he's gonna take out the repair station.
Oh, that was close to taking out all the fortifications. That's a bunker, a tier 2 wall, and the repair station gone. Almost got a tier 3 wall and another bunker. Yeah. Big loss.
Get back to it, buildy boys.
Look at the map. There's kind of looking at the same situation we've been doing all game, but CJKL actually made some progress now on the front, the east side.
Have FAR got multiple 76s back again? They have.
Well, they have one that's just been sitting here instead of pushing, and then they got another one, like a new one spawned in. But they're
it's
currently
still a 3v1 heavy.
Yeah, they're only on 130.
And it looks like they've called in a recon or something because that heavy is marked on the map.
Still just looking at one recon squad. I guess this is still another recon, but now they have this garrison on the front that they can use to get to the RT. Because you can't push the woods if you don't have the RT shut down. It's just so hard.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
What's wrong with you, Mike?
I'm in bed.
Alright.
What is this? Is this
It's FAR versus CJKL.
Actual
HCA.
competitive gameplay, Mike.
what are you watching it on? Is it on Twitch right now?
He's streaming it, Mike.
Like,
You're
are you
live now.
actually like room 10 by Q, Mike? Like, what's.
Oh shit, I'll leave. Bye bye. Sorry, my bad.
If only there was a clue, like maybe the channel name called streaming, maybe that would have helped. Jesus Christ.
We love our Britbong.
Jesus. Well, they're finally taking advantage of having that free Sherman as well now. But I don't see.
So we're going to be rolling with 3 heavies and a medium. Like, this is their time to push. If there's ever a time to
We'll have
push, you've got a 3 on 1 heavy.
We have 2 heavies and 1 medium, and this light tank on the flank. The house squad is the recon. I haven't seen any like a lot of flares going up. There's no recon going for their artillery at the moment.
I think one of their recon squads switched to armored squad to
Yeah.
take the recon tank.
But
they really need to play that more
and
conservatively.
now they're in trouble. 2 Panthers.
I mean, FAR have been very good at striking Panthers through the woods, so we'll see how this plays
that's
out.
true. But now there should be a bit of a.
But CJKL have probably realised that highways are a far cry and they're not going to make that, so they should probably just focus on the 3-2 victory.
Yeah, I mean, look at all this infantry in the back though. Looks like Roger Scott went deep and couldn't put an OP down anymore. This GZX guy in the supply truck. We'll see how this is gonna go. Maybe he gets spotted, maybe he doesn't. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what the plan is, because even the only spot he can put a garrison now is like there, or in these buildings, but it's not gonna get spawns there. It's gonna be overrun. I mean, there's a garrison in this trench here. He does realize it's. Oh, that's borderline. If he finds this garrison, that'd be good. If he doesn't, they should know there's a garrison there. Maybe not the commander, because he's not actually been on the front. But the infantry should have marked this garrison by now. But I guess they haven't. So he's driving past it.
I think they're focusing too hard on FOY and E5. They're not checking their surroundings.
Roofers. Oh my god. Who would ever do such a thing? Wonder if they have a garrison in the area. Don't know.
It's hard work, but at least it's honest.
Pistol.
Oh,
Core moment.
kind of a Chad move there.
Yeah, looking at this, like, they are making some moves, but like you see this garrison just spawned in. They know the garrison's right there now. They're never gonna get a spawn on it. How many garrisons do they have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. Don't tell me this guy doesn't know it. He's blocking it anyway though, because he's sitting
5D chess move. Make them take it down themselves.
Goes to Satchel. But yeah, we do have Sensex moving forward a little bit now, but... Well, hang on. They actually managed to snipe it.
Telling you, don't sleep on these FAR guys, man. They have got crack shots through these trees.
But how can they only shoot tanks, like, at weird angles, but they can't actually kill it head on?
I have no idea.
It's like completely backwards. Alright, but
CJKL's going to pull that Panther back.
Here's an interesting drop.
Do they have anybody covering?
When the commander is. I think this bomb run is a complete mistake. Like, all you're doing here is dropping it in the open. At least drop it sideways. Maybe he gets a repair guy. Yeah.
Oh!
He damages the tank a little bit.
I'll take that.
But I think he only hit the tracks though. Yeah, the tracks are burning, that's it. Now Artie's coming in on the... Gwen's actually hitting some shots, not gonna lie, like he's dropped like 3 or 4 guys. It has been spotted, but not by an explosive guy.
And Commander's putting the whole team on his back.
Nades, though. Yeah, that's gonna be gone. See ya. Oh!
Oh! And second boom.
Boom. Oh my god.
Oh! Oh!
Thanks
Come
for
on,
that
Far.
bug. Black matter. 3 seconds, you still spawn. You can get 1 OP up. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's been cleared up. Jesus Christ.
Yep, CJKL, very responsive in defense. I gotta say, it's one of their strong
And
suits.
in the meantime, the 76 snipes the other Panther. Which tank crew is this?
Hans Caffey.
Yeah, they're doing really well in killing tanks, by the looks of it. Yeah, the tanks
I'd say that that Far is probably giving them really good fucking pings too. They know exactly the angle they have to make. All they do is shuffle back and forth in the forest till they find the adequate gap in the trees.
Yeah, I mean now CJKL are in real trouble because they lost 2 Panthers.
And prior to that, they just lost 2 Panzers, mediums as well.
Yeah, that's true, and they had to spawn one of those in. I do have a flank though coming in from CJKL on the...
This might take a lot of the thrust out of Far's push.
Oh, this is actually an Axis garrison.
Yeah, that's an
I was
offensive
thinking,
Gary.
why are they leaving the Gary? Yeah, it's an Axis garrison. And here's spawn wave and 76 in position though. It's gonna clear this back line out. Never mind. This is why you need a garrison on the stone really, so this flank comes in. Because now they're actually in trouble. I do believe they're gonna clear this up, but this is...
I mean, it's going to turn Far around.
I mean, it doesn't have to push
all
this
the wind
because
out of
he
their
is within
sails.
100 meters of it, and you should just be able to shoot behind, like, on the side of it and blow it up. So,
Well, I think it's locked as of now.
yeah, it's already been locked like a while ago. But doing this, he's actually exposing himself to getting flanked. Or like with the big brain moves, just playing.
Oh, here we
passively.
go. Is he going to hit the brakes? No, he's just taken off.
Oh, he needs to jump on the tank before. Oh, you need to do it before
High
it's sped
speed
up.
chase.
Oh, is Carey gonna shoot him in the ass? And kill
Yeah,
his
I think he
teammates?
knows he's getting chased. He's firing
Or
shots.
like he's
as well.
dead. If he's... Oh, in fact, he's running behind him. Is
Oh!
he should have just used a rocket and let his teammate die. Because now he just does that. It's not gonna make a difference. Yeah.
No, 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 no! Maybe a second rocket. Maybe the tank will stop to take the
Wait,
kill.
what? He's bandaging.
Oh.
But it takes like 5 years to bleed out. And he's gone. Yeah. We do have
Nice try,
Stark here though
CJKL.
behind them. Looks like he might have been able to clean up some stuff, but all the OP, like he's
Take
just
out
run
some of their
around all the
attacking OP.
outposts. Okay, he does find
Yep,
one.
there's another one.
And let's see the second one. Takes down that guy.
STG easy mode. There goes
He's
another
gone.
OP.
It's actually taking some hits. Oh, that's not a pen though from the Panther. Panther's in trouble now. He's been penned. He goes down. Oh god.
These 76s are very fucking strong.
I mean, if you're not getting shot at, it does help a lot. Problem now is though that they lost 2 of their outposts on the front due to that, and they need this Gary up.
Yeah,
had
they
Gary
need that
before.
76 to pull back.
When you have
He's,
garrison, when you have tanks this far forward, you can have a garrison here and keep it safe, like beyond 100 meters of infantry. So that's really what they need to be doing at the moment. Because I need to support this push. They did so well at the start, like I'm confused, like was that just by accident or like?
I think it was just sort of like the early game scramble was a little bit jank because they were switching over. Maybe they weren't aware we'll go on live straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, but pressure has been constant.
This Gershon should be gone now, yeah. It's going so.
And I feel like if CJKL ever like slip up with reacting to any of these flanking moves or anything, you're going to end up with a big swarm of FAR guys coming for that mid cap.
I mean, I feel like tactically FAR have made a lot of mistakes, but their tanks have been finding angles I did not expect, like this entire match.
Yeah,
I don't think they've been doing a good job of capitalizing on the advantages they're getting for themselves. But
they're playing very conservative with their tanks,
yeah.
yeah, but their tanks are pulling off some magnificent kills.
Yeah, but they have lost a few 76s though. Like, they have 2 right now. Can't see a third. Just this Greyhound here over there, tank row. But yeah, kind of feel like I'm confused by this repair station. I didn't see it before. Maybe it was there the whole time. But they are getting some AT guns up. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. Like their AT guns now are just so weak that I don't think it's gonna make a difference. They are getting some repairs on this tank. But yeah, like they just need this garrison. They get the Gary up, they put a tank here, they get a third one up, or just a Sherman or a Stewart. Like they lost the Stewart and the RT now. So now they're in trouble because they made this entire push with the Stewart camping the RT and we just saw it go down. So, and they actually they have 2 guns firing at the moment. They need to get a third guy on the RT because they do have enough munitions to just keep pummeling this defense. But yeah, this 76 is moving forward. Let's see. It's going to turn out. Mighty running around with the session in his hand, but that's not what you want to be doing because it becomes such a target. You can't actually defend yourself.
I will disagree with you on that. That man had a singular purpose, and that singular purpose was that 76. Good tunnel vision, bro. Sad it didn't work out.
Yeah, but we do see quite a bit of infantry now. We do finally see a forward push with the 76 on the open side. Thank God. And we do have a Lux rolling around. We do have an AT gun, I think. Yeah, AT gun. But that's not gonna do much. Like, Lux should die very quickly to that 76 on the flank. That 76 is actually retreating a little bit, which is a smart move. But with RT fire, 2 76s coming in, they should have enough for another 76 in about a minute. What is this? Okay, weird. We have a random transport truck. That's interesting. No. Oh well. Yeah, that looks is not gonna survive for much. Repair station goes down. Yeah, and now they're infantry support. That looks going down. I would like to see this 76 take down that AT gun he does, but like just go in the open, like far away from infantry, like edge of the map. Just go over here. You see everything, you don't need to worry about getting flanked. Now the issue is he could still get flanked from the left. And I think that's scaring him a bit, but if he just sits here, there's nothing to worry about. And when he has a teammate back here, there's not going to be any surprise tanks rolling upon him. down with that bomber. That's a really good bomber run actually.
That is well placed.
And that should be a push. 2 Arctic guns, they should get a third one up really. Recon's still on them though.
Come on, up and push far. Faces out of the mud.
There goes the supply truck.
They've also got an airhead coming in.
Yep, back there, which is...
Yep. I mean, I guess it's quicker than a garrison.
I would have said drop it there, like here, on this side. Because you have the support from that side of you can just run in.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have the tank in the open. The problem here is it's completely open and it's not that... Like still, just get this Gary up here. It's such a difference. You have a flare coming in now, which is not good for CJKL because that means that Recon is not camping the Arctic, which they need to take down right now. And this 76 now is just having a field day. There's nothing they can do to stop them. It's camping that OP. Arcs falling in behind them. Yeah, you can see that's what they needed. That Recon on the RQT. And actually, funnily enough, you can't see that AT gun because of that tier 1 wall that they built at the start of the game. Isn't that rocket? The
Method
explosion.
to the madness. Far are pushing hard. We'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, we don't see any tanks. Just see that transport truck blowing up. By
The
those-
RT's already switched from the point to the garrison, the CJKL backup Gary.
Yep. And because I mean the front line is just getting camped. I would like to see one gun right there, and then one gun back there, and one gun by that building.
Oh, here comes the spawn wave on the left.
I don't like that this 76 pushed that far in. He was completely safe and completely able to clean up the back line of the city.
Will they?
But I don't
Will
think
they
it's-
make it through the arty?
Oh,
Yeah, this is close.
they only have 2 guns. So
Oh, they got stopped by infantry. Come on, boys.
this is what we're talking about, like I said before though, just if they would have used engineers to make a corridor with the tier 1 walls, that could have actually been so good right now. Let's just run back in. At least these walls are helping somewhat, I guess. But yeah, you can see they got cleaned up because that MG was able to come down because that 76 moved. And now it's getting RT to bits. I mean, the only reason they're still taking this is because they have like 1 guy in the strong point. Like 3 now, I guess. Plus the tanks.
Plus
but
the tank, yeah.
CJKL are outside the cap. And they have put pressure on the next one already. If those 76 just push out of that point, move straight to what's this called? Cobra Factory. It's been so long. Then they could actually just take the second point immediately. And they want to get a supply drop up here, get a Gary up on this point. Remove this garrison, Jesus Christ. What's that doing? They have a third 76 coming up as well. And they are putting pressure now on this point. They have the strong point under their control. I don't know where the garrisons are from CJKL though. Doesn't look like... It must have some garrison somewhere. Is that a commander here? But I don't see where it might be. But you can see now, like, they don't have much control. They do need a little bit of manpower, then they can use a reinforce on it. So that should be fine after that.
Have they redeployed straight for the 4-2? For the 4-1?
But I think a lot of their officers left and went on the push. Now they're just one of their outposts, but they don't actually have a garrison yet. What supplies? Oh,
CJKL just need to take a second, reassess, regroup.
yeah. Looks like they are going to take about 1 second. So they are taking the point. Sorry about that. It's only 6 minutes left, and yeah, we're talking about that. Just if they just pushed up with the 76s.
There's a
Actually,
Panther
do
on
have-
that next point, I think.
Right along company. Actually, would have liked more infantry behind him, but I guess he's just trying to get to his forward teammates. There should be a Panther. By now, we should see a Panzer IV. Yeah. No.
There's a Panther on Corbrew that's getting harassed by AT. Oh, it just... Okay. It just ollied off
I mean,
the
he
wall.
wanted to get ready for the 76. Oh, he gets shot in the ass though.
Oh, he's
He's
wounded.
Hang on.
What is...
What?
What? Is it... Is the turret dead? In the 76?
No.
I don't really know what
clearly doing
happened
that
there.
180 mid-air was all planned, because that's the only reason why he managed to get. Otherwise, he would have had his ass towards him. Jesus Christ, how did that actually work out?
Look, if the CJKL guys messaged me and they planned that fucking 180 kickflip off the wall, you guys deserve a fucking medal.
Yeah, so now they're down to 276 again. They do have a garrison actually, but this 76 needs to move up. He should know this this Panther is damaged. But I actually like the fact that CJKL are not letting go on this. They have an officer. I'm surprised he's fighting actually. He's gonna take down this garrison. It is a red zone Gary though, so that's gonna take a while, and that's what 76 trying to kill him. See if he gets it. If he does, then they can
I
get
think it
him.
would be very hard for the 76 to get the shot on him. I think
Yeah, I mean,
those shells are a
yeah.
bit of wishful thinking.
Okay, it's not gonna get that. See if he gets the Gary. But yeah, they're not gonna be able to take the point. And it looks like Guangdong is gonna at least trade him. But never mind. Ruiz got an action, I guess, because he does hit one shot. Then
Oh my god, there we go.
yeah, but I mean they are putting pressure on it, but they don't have the.
I don't think FAR should completely forget about West Bend here. The counterattack's coming for
Yeah.
Corbrew really hard. They should be using this time to build West Bend up.
They do have a Panther on the point. What happened to the Panzer IV though? Oh, that's the Panzer IV. Where's the Panther? Where'd he go? Oh, it's over here, behind the trees. He's not bothering to repair. Oh god, if he shoots that wall. Oh, he shoots the tree. That's actually a big rain. Does he know the garrison's right there? They should know it now. Yeah, he's cleaning that up. That Panther not preparing and just going for the push. It's the right move. Doing a good job. And a really nice angle though to just shoot inside. It's perfect. That garrison doesn't go down to that rock there. They're taking control. It does go down though. Oh no. That's a nice shot.
Goes
from the
down, but
back.
it looks like they have definitely lost Corbrew.
Yeah.
And CJKL's already moving on West Bend.
Yeah, the issue though is 76, but Starker is quite far ahead. We also have Tolian behind him. If that infantry is not paying attention and the 76 is not looking,
Oh,
we might see a satchel. Oh, he is looking.
no, I think Commander spotted him. Yep.
Oh, he climbs it. He does a good job.
Oh! Well done, Star.
Oh, he's a crouch. He needs a crouch. Oh, he actually trades.
Oh!
Gets him first. He just needs to hide. He just needs to hide. If he survives 15 seconds. Oh, one more. Oh no, he goes down.
He can't find it. Oh wait, no, he's found it.
Unless he gets killed.
Oh, come on. Someone look left.
Clearly that's
He's-
the call. Oh, he takes him
Oh,
out.
yes! Good on him.
Makarov does
Nice
it.
shot.
That's very clutch. Does take him out. And unfortunately for CJKL, they don't have any tank to push Westman out. If they did, if that Panther was alive, that could be the game for them again, because there's no 76 to deal with it. Yeah, one Sherman and one Stewart, and that's it.
But a Sherman and a Stewart in that open field is all they're going to need to
Yeah,
halt that
now, but if
advance.
there was a Panther against them, then that would have been a problem. Fact that it's
Yeah, armor
only-
has really turned the tide of this. Losing a single tank in this can lead to such an advantage.
Yeah, and I'm a bit surprised they're putting so much emphasis on FOY when this is happening, because like they can get a garrison up here, like, and just flood, because they're so close to the border, and this commander very. Bro,
I think maybe they're going to lean on the tanks to hold
we
the
actually have
defensive point.
a shotgun player playing on FOY.
Meta long-range shotgun.
He's saying AP points.
Headshot machine.
We do see that air supply drop coming here. They want to get a garrison up on the border. We need a rocket guy to just shoot that thing. Here comes
It
the
is.
Lux. Yeah.
Here we go. It is
But that's
extremely difficult to get
only
across that
Stewart,
field,
so-
though.
The explosion, is that? Oh, the Sherman snipes the Panzer IV. Oh, that's a problem. That Sherman is now rushing across the field. He's gonna go straight for this Lux. He knows that's the only way they lose the point, basically, is that Lux. Oh, and that wall. It's in the way. Oh, it's because it's past 300 meters. Never mind. It goes down anyway. But yeah, that was. I think that was past the. It doesn't render past 300 meters, the wall, so he hit it by accident. But yeah, this looks. Unfortunately, gets killed. He needed to move earlier. I don't think he realized. By the time he realized, he couldn't get much further. But yeah, this is a problem. This Stewart south and this Sherman here are gonna have a field day. Are they trying to build one wall forward at a time? Is he building another wall? Like having this tunnel now, this walled up pathway would have been really useful. The issue with he even goes down, doesn't get the last hammer stroke up. Oh, gangsters up here. He wants to get an outpost up, but yeah, that's
That's a suicidal outpost.
oh, this bomber on this mistake. Yeah, he needed to go straight here. Because then if he goes straight across this trench right here, then it also gives them smoke they could use potentially to push it. Lemon might just oh, he goes down. Oh, that's Sherman down. Clear them all up. Might just lost him though.
Those
Satchel,
far
oh, he's
tank
satcheled.
crews
Yeah,
are.
that's unfortunate. Garrison goes down.
Oh, he's satcheled and going for the Gary.
No, he's not satchel.
Oh, he's not?
No,
There we go.
he's getting chased by a satchel. Oh, it's a nice rocket. Wolf. And now they're in trouble, because look at this. I mean, they lost the
they're
frontline
surrounded.
garrison, but Peterson's still here. Or Gangster. What is that called? Peterson. Amaranti is over there. There's two guys who can get OPs up. I don't think they have supplies for it. But actually, they do have a supply box. They can get a garrison up here. And they're in the back. They're gonna cut off this 76 maybe from getting up here, because if the 76 doesn't come up, he has to go through the infantry. And the only garrison they have is this one. So, they're actually in trouble. They might lose the point.
I think far
Yeah, there goes
pulling
down
back their
that
guys
officer.
from 40.
They're using the reinforced, but there's nobody in the cap. They need a massive spawn wave. Look at this! And the recon is actually on the RT now, but they need people on the point. Massive spawn
Oh,
wave.
there we go.
They're all in the strong point, but if they're not fast enough, like, there's gonna still be a problem. This Stewart's very defensive. Good position though. This 76 is very far back. They have almost cleared out the. Oh, we have infantry squad here now though. If they find a garrison and they can push up before the enemy tanks or the far tanks get back, then they might lose the point.
This has ended up being quite a scrappy fight.
A Radius is coming in. Does he know where the Gary is? He's in this smoke. Oh, it goes down. If they lob nades in, and Scruptial is firing a flare but it's trying the wrong direction, they're not gonna spot that infantry. Yep, missed the infantry completely. But they should be fine from the back, but that Stuart goes down. Oh, it's a Panther. Oh god, that's a big problem. That's a big problem. Because now the 76 can't come in and save the day. He has to fight the Panther first. And he doesn't have time to sit there for 10 minutes looking for cheeky shots between the trees. If he does that, they lose the game. It's 3.5 minutes before they need to start the camp.
Just keep pouring numbers in there.
Oh, if they can fire a few arty shells, they can actually get the point. Like if they just arty this. Oh, this is close. Oh, here comes the rocket.
Oh, CJKL pushing hard.
Yeah, oh. Also sees the garrison. He goes for the takedown. Oh, he goes down. Oh, here comes the precision strike. Right on the garrison, but it misses. But we do see the incoming bomb round though. Is that going to be enough? There's the garrison still there. It missed the garrison. It hit behind.
Garrison is unlocked.
It hit right behind the tractor, I think. Here comes the bomb round. That's going to be a big one. Oh, it drops so far out though. I have to remember that bombing run actually drops like before it shows on the map, and it stops earlier than it should. Yeah, that does clear up quite a bit, but I don't think that's enough because they all got back in the building. The reinforce is out. And why do we have people over here? We need them all on the strong point. They all spawn in, but there is no reinforce. Oh, Ossip. Satchel down. Wait, they've Satchel themselves. Is he taking it out now because he's just gonna get fucking banned from the server? Oh. Oh, actually, he gets the garrison first. Or the Satchel. Oh, garrison goes down. Yeah.
Satchel's still on the wall.
That looks like CJKL taking the point back.
Yes, CJKL coming from behind. Got a little hairy for a bit there.
So 6 takes down the Panther though. If the 76 goes really aggressively now, they can actually push.
GG on 8 team kills.
Yeah, look, there's so many people in that area. They need to spawn here. Why are they over there? They need to run in. 76 needs to go aggro as fuck. Shoot in the windows, get these people out. The officers need to stay alive because they're gonna have to put their OPs back up right away. Yeah, you can see the infantry running across there. They're all being mowed down by machine guns.
Only takes one to spot the field rush and it's over.
Oh, Satchel coming in. Satchel on the 76, that's gonna go down in 30 seconds. That looks like it's GG. Limo taking out even more infantry before it goes down as well. Another rocket in defense, of course. Garrison-wise, they still just have the one back there, but it looks to be good enough because they have the complete control of the strong point. Ice Barrel going for the Satchel on an already Satchel tank. He goes down, but there should be 8 seconds. He's dead in 3 seconds. Yeah, that's...
I think that's GG.
Surround the point. Yeah, they have complete control. Sheesh. Jesus Christ.
Forced to spawn back at highway.
Yep. That's the game. GG. They win the game. CJKL. After having basically a free win to losing it, going down 4-1, and then they just take it back like in the last 4 minutes. They take the point back up. That's...
CJKL, very good reaction.
Yeah, they
they adapted. No, especially when they were losing Corbrew, their counterattack was masked. There was nothing holding that back. That Panther went around and killed infantry as he should have. He sacrificed himself even though he got destroyed.
Yep.
and Far just didn't have the Garys up or
You know what the
anything like that on
crazy thing is though?
West.
The
What?
fact that that Panther flipped upside down and turned was able to kill that 76, which meant that then he didn't die and the FAR lost the 76. That Panther was then able to
That
completely
180
wreck.
might have been the game
Yeah,
winner.
he completely then took back Cobra by camping that whole courtyard and dealing with that garrison.
I mean, the driver obviously wasn't trying to drive through the wall, so was that intentional? Did you try to do a kickflip off that wall?
Yeah, I mean honestly, I think that if that doesn't happen, they lose the game.
If that doesn't happen, the 76 hits them from behind, wipes them out, and then it sits there and farms
Yeah.
infantry for a bit, and they don't take back Corbury. Because the majority of their push wasn't coming from FOY, it was coming from the road.
Yeah, straight up, that was... I mean, so many things happen, but if that doesn't happen, they win the game. That was the only thing that won CJKL the game, but if that doesn't happen, they do lose. That's actually retarded. GG.
Well done to CJKL.
Yeah.
Good game.
CJKL win
Far
the game 3-2.
Far tanks, really well played with your snipe shots there. You guys dominated for the first half of the game, but you didn't, I guess, capitalize on that early fuel advance.
Yeah, there was a lot of individual effort from the tanks that put them at a really big advantage, like early on. But then I felt like the coordination between the tanks and the team itself, like as a whole, was kind of lacking in a way where they weren't able to then capitalize on the gains they were getting from the individual tank performances. And I think that was a big problem. I think but I think if they work on that and get their coordination up as a team, then I think they're going to be quite strong, because those tanks really knew their angles. But yeah, I think that's about it for CJKL. Congrats to CJKL winning as Axis on FOY 3-2. Yeah. Anything else?
GG, boys.
Perfect. Let's end it there then. Bye bye.